This is 6 News Now, here for you 24 hours a day, online at WLNS.com.
Students here in Lansing is making their voices heard when it comes to the upcoming Roe versus Wade decision.
Today, that meant walking out during the middle of the school day. 6 News reporter Luke Snyder was at that rally.
He's here.
Sounds of car horns and cheers from more than 100 students filled the front sidewalks of Eastern High School today. It was part of a planned walkout from class to show support for a woman's right to choose to have an abortion. Many chanted as they held signs high above their heads. Senior Cameron Smith helped organize the rally. Smith felt the need to do something after hearing last week's leak that the Supreme Court would overturn Roe v. Wade.
As somebody who stands up for women's rights and somebody who's a part of the LGBT community, having to fight for rights over and over again, it kind of gets ridiculous, especially as a free country. It's kind of getting tiring having to bring up the same stuff over and over and over again. We've been through this once, hence why we have Roe v. Wade, so why are we trying to overturn it?
Other students like Mary DeFries say they wanted to make sure the voices of the younger generation were heard.
I think it's just really important that every woman in their extremely unique circumstances has the right to be able to decide what they want to do with their body.
The school was aware this was happening, and staffers were outside making sure everything was under control. Smith says seeing so many students participate was surprising.
It means a lot that they're all out here showing their support and listening and not doing too much. They're protesting and having a good time and trying to show their opinions and that they are the future and that this is their voice and they have a voice and we have that right to protest peacefully.
Here for you in Lansing, Luke Snyder, 6 News.
Right to Life of Michigan issued a response to the students' pro-choice protests. The group says it supports the right to peacefully protest, just like its supporters have been protesting abortion for the last 49 years. It adds that it hopes abortion supporters will respect the safety and property of those who disagree with them, including pro-life counter-protesters.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier and with one tap. You have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier and with one tap. You have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
More details tonight about the man accused of fatally shooting former Michigan State University basketball star Adrian Payne. It's our top story at 6. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lauren Thompson.
And I'm Sherry Jones. Tonight we're learning more from police about what led up to the shooting death of Adrian Payne as the man accused of pulling the trigger appeared in court today.
Josh Sanchez is here for you now live in our studio with more on this case. Josh.
Sherry and Lauren, court documents give a bit more clarity as to what happened early Monday morning. Deputies with the Orange County Sheriff's Department say they were called to a home in Orlando to respond to a shooting report. That's where they found Payne shot in his car. 29-year-old Lawrence Doherty was taken into custody at scene and is being charged with first-degree murder and for using a gun to commit a felony. Court documents show that witnesses say Payne and his girlfriend were asked to come to the home by Tatiana Mesa, Doherty's girlfriend. Now, when Doherty got to the scene, he and Payne talked outside near Payne's car. Doherty says he thought Payne had a gun, went inside to his home to get his own gun before shooting Payne. Doherty appeared in a Florida courtroom today where his attorney claims the shooting was in self-defense.
This man was towering over my client and threatening my client even after my client asked him to leave. My client retreated into his home. His son was still outside, and his father, 60-year-old, his son at that time 9, came outside, and he had to come back outside to get his family, make sure they're safe. So this is still, we would submit to the court. Understand we can agree or disagree, and just for arguendo purposes, this is a case of self-defense.
Now, a sworn affidavit shows that detectives say Payne did not have a gun on him when he was taken to the hospital, and a gun was not found in his car. Doherty is being held without bond. Sherry, Lauren, back to you.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
Welcome back. The MSU Medical School in Grand Rapids is now home to one of the world's only total body PET scanners. You can scan for cancer in just seconds. Valerie Lego from our ABC affiliate in West Michigan shows us how it works.
That's the sound of medical innovation happening right here in West Michigan.
We know and we don't afraid to make big things happen. And that's what I love about this community. That's how we start.
Dr. Anthony Chang began his vision for Bold Advanced Medical Future, or BAMF, 6 years ago. The idea? To bring the advancements made in cancer treatments under one roof and then innovate them.
The things cancer patient doesn't have is time.
And with the delivery of the new total body PET scanner, Dr. Chang and his colleagues have cut that diagnosis treatment time in half, or actually more than that. Most PET scans can take 20 to 45 minutes. This PET scan has the ability to give you a total body scan for cancer in just 1 minute.
So we can use this information to decide if you should receive this kind of treatment, and also how much dose we should inject into you instead of just guessing.
And that therapy will happen within hours of receiving your PET scan.
It's a very precise, targeted, specific type of cancer treatment as opposed to some of the more general cancer care that we're used to.
Dr. Brandon Mancini is the medical director for BAMF. He says the reason this can happen so quickly is because of the radio pharmacy that's located in the same building as the PET scan.
We're going to be able to produce radio tracers that have not been able to be used clinically, and again, impact more people more quickly.
This advancement will make Grand Rapids a destination for not only cancer treatment, but cancer research, a fact that is not lost on Dr. Mancini.
And I think it's very realistic that we can approach cancer being a chronic disease for somebody as opposed to a death sentence.
At first, they plan to target a few specific cancers, and they're hoping to start accepting patients this summer. The project was made possible by a $19 million grant to MSU by Doug Meyer.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.